Picture this. The average person gets hit with about 121 emails every single day. 121. And out of that massive inbox pile, they spend less than 3 seconds deciding what to open and what goes straight to the trash. Seriously, less than 3 seconds. Your subject line is doing literally all the heavy lifting before a single word of your actual email is ever read. Yet most people write theirs dead last, totally on instinct, and never bother to test it. Well, this explainer is going to change that. We're diving into why your open rates might be totally stuck, starting with the very first thing your reader sees.
Here's the brutal, unspoken truth about email marketing today. Most marketers will spend hours, maybe even days, crafting the absolute perfect email copy, designing beautiful templates, and then they spend maybe 30 seconds slapping together a subject line purely on feel, right before hitting send. Then they sit back, cross their fingers, and wonder why their open rates are stuck at a miserable 18%. Guys, instinct just isn't enough anymore.
We really need to flip the script on this. On the left here, you've got the old way, guessing, going with your gut, basically just hoping for the best. But on the right, that's the new standard. We're talking hard data, live scoring, spam detection, and actual emotional triggers. We are going to replace that whole flawed, cross-your-fingers approach with a free email subject line tester that uses a data-driven framework to get your message straight where it belongs, the primary inbox.
So here's our roadmap. 1. The subject line problem. 2. What kills your delivery. 3. The 7 success factors. 4. Decoding the scoring system. 5. Real-time A/B testing. And 6. A better, free solution.
All right, Section 1, the subject line problem. Why good emails go unread.
You got to think of your subject line as the ultimate gatekeeper. Now, email marketing has a seriously unbelievable return on investment. Statistically speaking, it returns $42 for every single dollar spent. That's huge. But that ROI is absolute zero if the gatekeeper turns people away at the door. This tiny string of text dictates whether your email gets opened, ignored, manually reported as spam, or just sent to the digital graveyard before being read.
Moving right along, Section 2. What kills your delivery? The signals that actually trigger spam filters.
Okay, so there are 3 super common mistakes that pretty much guarantee failure. First up is length. Get this, 77% of emails are opened on a mobile device. And subject lines over 50 characters, they just get chopped off. If you write an 80-character masterpiece, half of it literally vanishes. Second, spam words. Screaming the word free triggers filters instantly. And third, all caps. It doesn't look exciting, folks. It looks aggressive, desperate, and spammy. You definitely want to stick to sentence or title case.
But why exactly do these specific things tank your deliverability? Well, major email providers use what's called Bayesian filters. Think of them as ultra-sophisticated spam hunting bots. They actively scour your text for suspicious phrases like guaranteed, act now, or earn money. If you write like a cheesy 1990s infomercial, these filters will bury you. Using a dedicated email subject line spam tester to weed out these trigger words is literally the single highest impact change you can make today.
Section 3. The 7 success factors. The anatomy of a high-converting subject line.
A really solid tool is going to evaluate 7 key criteria: character count, spam triggers, power words, sentiment, emojis, personalization, and whether it's a question or a statement. And the data backing this up is wild. For example, subject lines that use the recipient's name, they get 26% higher open rates. And emojis, when you use them correctly, which means just 1, not 5, can spike open rates by 56%. It is all about precision. Now, right in the middle of that list are power words, and these are a game changer. These are emotionally charged words that actually drive your reader to take action. We're talking urgency words like expires, curiosity words like secret or revealed, FOMO words like exclusive, and value words like proven. They aren't just filler. They actually trigger a psychological itch that makes someone want to click.
All right, Section 4, decoding the scoring system. Let's see how the AI actually grades your text. First up, the absolute sweet spot, 40 to 60 characters. This is the golden rule. Anything under 20 characters, it just totally lacks context. But anything over 60 gets aggressively truncated, especially on those mobile screens we talked about. Hitting this specific target range guarantees your audience actually sees the entire message exactly as you wrote it.
So how does a proper tester actually score you? Take a look at these point weights. The algorithm's biggest priority is keeping you out of the spam folder, period. Spam triggers carry a massive 25-point penalty.
Length is worth 20 points, and those power words add 15 points. This right here is exactly why writing by feel is so dangerous. Your gut might tell you, hey, let's add act now, but the data will deduct 25 points and send you straight to the junk folder.
When you run a test, you get a score. Anything under 50 needs improvement. You got to rewrite it. 65 to 79 is a solid B. You're doing okay. But really, you should be relentlessly tweaking that text to hit an 80+. You want that A grade before you ever even think about hitting send. Give yourself every possible advantage.
Section 5. Real-time A/B testing. Finding that winning combination. Let's look at a live comparison to really hammer this home. On the left, we've got a marketer just flying blind on pure instinct. Act now, free guaranteed results, followed by 3 screaming face emojis. Yikes, it's too long, it's in all caps, it is literally overflowing with spam triggers, and the punctuation just screams desperate. Immediate fail. Now look over at the right. This is an AI rewritten, highly scored version. Revealed, proven results for your next campaign. It uses power words like revealed and proven. It uses clean sentence case. It feels trustworthy, and it sits perfectly under 50 characters. This is why A/B testing email subject lines against a scoring model is a total game changer.
So let's quickly recap the strict, data-backed rules that actually work. Keep it between 40 and 60 characters. Try to use numbers. Lean towards asking questions rather than making statements. Include 1 or 2 power words. Absolutely 0 spam triggers. Maximum of 1 punctuation mark. And 0, or at most, 1 emoji. Seriously, the second you throw in 2 exclamation marks or a couple of extra emojis, you instantly nuke your credibility with both the reader and the email provider's filter.
Finally, Section 6. A better, free solution. Why ToolStack changes the game.
Now you might be sitting there thinking you need some pricey paid subscription to OmniSend or CoSchedule or HubSpot Grader to check all these variables. Not anymore. ToolStack offers what I honestly think is the best email subject line tester out there right now, and it is 100% completely free. Unlike other tools that hit you with an annoying paywall or force you to sign up for an account, ToolStack gives you comprehensive, multidimensional scoring right in your browser. It checks all 7 factors we just broke down, gives you a clear letter grade, shows you exactly how it's going to look in Gmail and Outlook mobile, and if your score is tanking, it instantly hands you 5 AI rewritten alternatives based on urgency, curiosity, and value. No login, unlimited tests, it's amazing.
So, I'll leave you with this question. Are your subject lines leaking money because you wrote them in 30 seconds by feel? It's time to stop guessing. Before you send another email, test your next subject line for free at toolstack.tech/tools/email subject line tester. And hey, ToolStack actually has over 60 free browser tools. No login, no paywall, no limits. Start with the free email subject line tester, get that score up to an 80+, and watch those open rates finally unstick. Catch you next time.